Welcome to Conversations. I'm Andy Millard. Here are three words you don't often hear spoken together. Popular tax man. But if you know Joey Cabaniss, those words make sense. Joey is the Real Property Appraiser for Polk County, North Carolina. But he defies every stereotype of the typical tax collector. Joey's one of those rare human beings who doesn't even know how to act mean or nasty. He grew up in Shelby, North Carolina, the son of a bank president. And for almost 40 years now, he's called Polk County home. He's famous for his gentle wit, self-deprecating manner, and offbeat sayings. My favorite is one he uses quite often, and it expresses a simple philosophy of life. We will endeavor to persevere.
My full name is Joseph Edwin Cabaniss Jr. My daddy is senior, and I was born on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 1949 in Shelby. Got best personality in high school, so that was the highlight of my life. I was on a couple of the ball teams and did get to play when we were beating the opponents badly. I had girlfriends, but nothing major, just buddies. I was kind of real lucky in high school. I was pretty, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? I was non-threatening. So, I did. Wasn't spoiled, but I was, privileged. I don't know what that word means exactly, but yeah. And I grew up playing golf at the country club every afternoon. I know that sounds wrong, but I sure didn't. I don't have any, but walking 5 miles up to school back uphill both ways barefooted. I always worked at it. My dad was he's disciplinarian that you always work. But I was lucky. Still am. Hadn't missed a meal in 65 years. I was in a pretty bad car wreck in high school. That was pretty traumatic. Tell me about that. Had two good buddies that one was killed, David Sweppy, and he was accepted at Princeton. That's how sharp he was. Wow. I don't dwell on it, but when
Pops up every once in a while.
Sure you do, because as you see young people come along, you see that they don't think stuff like that can happen. Viet Nam was a pretty tough time. Yeah. A lot of boys getting drafted, and not understanding, and then you just saw people go, and then you come back, and the buddies that came back that never were right again, and you just thought about it a lot. And I thought I might be interested in being a medic if I could pass the required courses and all. And so I kind of was interested in that, but they wouldn't accept me. I couldn't get past the physical part because that wreck, I had pins in my leg, and
was it something you felt relieved at, guilty over?
Guilty of not going. Yeah, I still do to this day. Because I had so many buddies that when I felt like that I should have done, and I did. I tried to go. There was 3 of us who went to 2 other doctors. I think one guy was trying to dodge the draft, and one guy was trying to get back in, and then I was just being drafted, and I wanted to do my duty. And I think that that has bothered me over the years that I didn't, but I couldn't. They wouldn't take me. Then I went to work for my daddy we were a federal savings and loan. We were the first savings and loan to become a savings bank. Well, we were bought out, and I thought I was rich. I had some money, and because I had some stock. And my friend Earl Thompson got me a job with Field Corn. I don't know if you know Field or not. Real nice fellow, building fences. These board in its farms, and that was hard work. I learned a lot there. I was spoiled growing up. I never went home with my hands hurting, and I got a check every 2 weeks whether I worked anything or not. And so when I went to work field building fences, it was kind of interesting. equipment breaks and your hands get hurt every day, and if it rains you don't work, and if it didn't make any money you don't make any money that week. So I learned a lot doing that. And it's hard being self-employed, as you well know. You have to make it happen. And I was spoiled. You got to make it happen. So I thought that'd be better of me to have a steadier job, I think. I grew up playing golf. Went to play golf every day with my buddy John Gardner and Gary Collins and Bobby Lutz. And I got beat every day. I wasn't that bad, but they were that good. But anyway, I got tired of being beat, so I said, I'm going to get a horse. So then my friend A.B. Blanton, a veterinarian from Shelby, was fox hunting, was trying hounds. And that's when I came up here to fox hunt early in the 70s. I don't think we killed any foxes. That wasn't the way it works. It's the fun of the chase, and you don't want to kill a fox. I just enjoy the sport and the people being out there and riding in the pretty country. But I really enjoy Polk County. I know we're on a film here about Polk County, but I really do. And I take it very seriously in my job. I remember one of the nicest compliments I ever had. The guy didn't know he was complimenting me because he didn't know I could hear him. He's talking to his neighbor, and his neighbor said that guy from the tax office is coming out today because they'd added on their house. And the guy said, who is it? And he says, that Cabaniss boy. He said, well, he'll be fair. It still brings tears to my eyes almost that you have that reputation that you'll treat people fairly. Not that that just makes you feel good. And I've been just lucky to work with the steeplechase and the barbecue festival, and just being part of the community. Because I really like it. I'm not trying to do anything other than I really enjoy it. Like I worked with you at the barbecue festival all these years, and I think we both enjoy seeing the people and making it happen. I'm just glad to see people having a big time. And like when somebody said, how'd the horse thing go? I said, everybody had a good time and nobody got hurt, and that's important. No, I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's an easy gig. Andy, I think it's that I've maintained a pretty good philosophy and really enjoyed helping people. But I think my biggest accomplishment is enjoying what I do and enjoying people and liking it. I mean, I didn't climb Mount Everest or run a marathon, but I've accomplished, I think, getting along with people. I remember when our bank was sold, they went around the room asking all us mid-management people what our goals were. And some of the other guys were coming up with some grandiose plans and things. When the guy got to me, he said, what is your goal, Mr. Cabaniss? I said, never to lose my sense of humor. If I only had one gun pulled on me in 20 years, that's not bad. Not as interesting as you thought, I bet. But anyway, enough about me. And I guess the thing I say all the time is they'll say, how are you? And I say, I'm real average. So I guess that's what I say.
You have to say it. We'll endeavor to persevere.
Oh yeah, endeavor to persevere. We will endeavor to persevere. Yes, I'd forgotten about that, Andy. I do say that quite often. Appreciate you for refreshing my memory. Yeah.
Did I tell you the time I bought a gray horse like that because Clint Eastwood did that Pale Rider movie?
No, you didn't.
Made me look like Clint Eastwood, I thought.